Holler if you hear me, and welcome to tonight's edition of Art Uncensored. It is the top of the hour, 10 p.m. Eastern, and we are here and together to go and finish up this little piece of Miss Zev Bellringer from the German-Canadian science fiction co-production TV show Lex. Yes, an odd show among science fiction TV shows from the 90s that had an awful lot of oddities. But this one was basically the best I can say to describe it is like if Barbarella was a TV show, with the strange history of it being on the air for 4 seasons, with the first season being 4 feature-length episodes, followed by regular hour-long episodes in the preceding seasons, only for then, season 3, they wind up now in the present day and dealing with the characters going through the present day. But then also with season 2, they wound up having to go and replace the lead actress by having her get destroyed, but then reconstitute her brain into a new body so they could have a new actress take over the role. And that's not even the strangest part, because our protagonist here starts off as some fat old matron that nobody wants, who then gets put through a machine that transforms her into a sexy young thing with cotton candy hair, but they're supposed to do it to make her into a brainless sex slave, but they don't quite finish it in time. So yes, she has this hot young body and this insatiable sex drive, but they weren't able to completely brainwash her. So yes. That's just a brief description of how strange the show Lex gets. And the last time I checked, the whole run was available pirated on YouTube. I think also they have it legally available on Amazon Prime for Prime Video. At least I hope so. But something like that is definitely an oddity that is Prime for being available on Prime for free or through Pluto or Tubi. So there you go. And yes, you do get to see this being the original version of Zev. And yes, you do get to see her naked. You do get to see, in I think the second episode of the show, of her getting a nice long shower with this, the on board, because Lex is the name of the ship that the show takes place on. That's what the crew travels around in. And it looks like a giant space dragonfly. And when we see her taking a shower, nice long slow motion Playboy Channel style cover shots of her cleaning herself with this phallic-looking faucet pouring all over her while she's moaning erotically. And then the guy on the show that wants to bang her desperately walks in on her, and there she is describing about how the process behind making her so young and sexy affected her mind and has made her insatiable. But this human man there is somebody she finds not attractive at all. And the only guy in the ship that she does find attractive is the guy who was reanimated after having died centuries ago, but being kept in suspended animation. But because he's dead, that means he can't perform. So she is hot, bothered, and horny with no place to go. So she's doing the Spider-Man an awful lot. Yes, my kind of girl. Especially considering, remember, the show is a Canadian-German co-production, so that does mean that, yes, they did get a hot young German actress who was fresh off of doing a kids' TV in Germany to go and play the part right here. But then when the actress wanted to quit in season 2, they replaced her with basically German Kylie Minogue. Yes, Xenia Seberg, I think is the name of the replacement actress. The version, the original Zev we're doing right here, who also the name was spelled differently. One Zev was spelled with an X and another was spelled with a Z. That's another distinguishing feature between them. But also, this little lady right here, Ava, considered German, Ava Haberman. Well, I when looking Google image searching what the character looked like and all that to jog my memory, I found a more current photo of the actress now, which makes her look like she would be perfect for like the German version of Fox News, with the shorter but sexy styled hair, with the type of hot for teacher glasses, and the way she was dressed. She definitely looked like she would be perfect for that hot older woman in the short skirts and the glass table that they have on Fox News. Do you want to hear me talk about border security, or do you want me to take my top off? That type. Yes, she wants to raise the dead. Yes, but unfortunately, that type of dead can't be raised. So you actually feel it's the type of, yes, she's hot, she's German, she's horny, but you also feel sorry for her and want to comfort her in the hopes, to give her a shoulder to cry on. And then if her her baser instincts that her whole rebirth process takes over, then she might go put a hand down in there and get a little freaky naughty. She wants to get because she is the cosmos's most prolific, freaky, naughty, nasty, slutty, horny girl. She is a freaky, naughty, nasty, horny sex monster. She is a naughty, lusty, nasty, dirty, filthy little horny honey. Yes. She's just a tiny little horny honey on the spaceship that is the most powerful ship in 2 universes. Yes. Yes, yes. And for the when it comes to sheer what the fuckery with a science fiction show, yeah, it is Lex. You can't get stranger than Lex. Like, I know people might bring up Farscape, but that's really more, it's less to do with the writing and the world building that's strange, and more to do with the creature designs or makeup designs, because really the show at the end of the day was a TV showcase for Jim Henson's Creature Shop doing science fiction, which they hadn't really gotten a lot of chances to do before, between either shows they had worked on like The Storyteller, or movies like Labyrinth or The Dark Crystal. They didn't get to really do a lot of space stuff. But with Farscape, which I never watched, but I do remember the Sci-Fi Channel advertising it when it was, during its run. When it was one summer, I remember watching reruns of Tales from the Crypt. It was like 2002 or so. It was the summer of sci-fi, and they would have this 1 hour block where they'd show 2 episodes of Tales from the Crypt, followed by a Babylon 5 rerun. But Babylon 5 was a 1 hour show, and we wouldn't watch that. And I remember watching it on the Sci-Fi Channel. The Tales from the Crypt back-to-back episodes would air after they would show an episode of the old Star Trek, because I remember seeing when we would change the channel to that at 6, it would be, you'd see the last 2 shots of the original Star Trek, even with the Desilu Productions logo. Then cut to the lightning, the gate opens, you see the old dark house moving up there through the hole, moving through the house down to the Crypt Keeper's dungeon, and he pops up and does a perfect impression of Hugh Hefner having an orgasm. And then the green slime coming down over the screen with the title card saying HBO's Tales from the Crypt. Well, maybe that green slime is not just green slime coming down off the screen. Well, remember I said Hugh Hefner having an orgasm, so it could be Hugh Hefner getting a little, freaky naughty. Yes. RJ says, I miss it when it was a legitimate science fiction network. I don't even know what the fuck they do now anymore. I don't watch them at all. I don't see what they're going on. I mean, for all I know, they went the way of MTV in its last decade of just being day-long ridiculousness marathons. What even's on the Sci-Fi Channel anymore? Do you watch it? I don't know anybody that watches the Sci-Fi Channel at all anymore. I really, truly, madly, deeply, honestly don't. Last I saw of them was, I remember when the last Sharknado aired on the Sci-Fi Channel. I watched that, and that's it. There we go. That's it. After that, I'm pretty much stuck. And now if you want to rewatch that Sharknado stuff, the last time I remember, I went and rewatched the movies. It was on Amazon, on Prime for free. They had the whole Sharknado series. I don't know if they have all of the Asylum stuff on there, but the stuff that people might have actually heard of with Sharknado, there it is. Hell, they've got Dolph Lundgren in one of them, so why not? And there's another one that has a cameo by Bud Bundy. Yeah, I remember. Not the strangest thing he's appeared in, but hey, there you go. Remember, when Married with Children was in the middle of its run, he did appear in MC Hammer's Too Legit to Quit video. What that was about? Well, I don't know. As we move along, and yeah, I went around a little bit more today between my bike repair being done last afternoon. Got out earlier, got the bike in place and all that, but then also other things that have gone along is cleaning the tank for a Gamera. That happened, but also I'm now going through another thing again where my bathroom sink seems to be backing up. And I remember there's the True Value down the road last summer that was happening, and I went and got the special type of the employee there who recommended this specific type of declogging Drano kind of liquid for putting in the bathroom sink, and it worked perfectly, but now it's backing up again, so I got to do that. And also for the sake of, whether or not the roots of the trees around here start interfering with the pipes again and leading to gurgling, like my kitchen sinks gurgling and all that, I did get a package of that root killer copper sulfate, which the manager who picked it out for me when I went there and picked it said, yeah, this is very caustic, so you should only handle this with gloves and also some protective eyewear. I do have those shooting range goggles. No, I have them in the basement. I asked, would those work? And he said yes. So yeah, it'd be a matter of like some extra pair of winter gloves and those goggles, because I don't have those disposable type of rubber like gloves for like cleaning things. So I would have to go and do that. And I think because of the process with the way it works, you're supposed to like do it and then either like not use anything, use none of the water supply or whatever for like 10 or to 12 hours, or at least limit your use once you pour that in. So it'd be a matter of like, early in the morning, pouring it in, and then just like, I don't know, peeing in the backyard, or just, get out of the house for as long as I can for tomorrow. And just and stretch that like, okay, pour it in at 9 a.m. and then find my way out of the house. And okay, well, if I get back sometime before 8, then that'll be all right. That'll be 7. So 10 hours, yeah. It'd just be a matter of then I'd have to go out for, what I would eat, for everything tomorrow. And then, would 10 hours be enough to clear all that and really get that to, sink in with the copper sulfate to take care of the backing up toilet? Because the copper sulfate was this that my mom got me about not too long after my father died and all that. This being, the ultimate guide for home repair. And yes, I did use in the mail coupons from Kroger to look this up. But yes, plumbing. And when it comes to big backups, the passage right here, even with proper venting, trap replacement, and pipe sizing, drains still may be slow. This indicates a big blockage farther down the line. The best indicator that a blockage is in the waistline is sewage gurgling up through floor drains and basement fixtures. Solving this problem depends on your septic system type. If you have a septic system with a leach field, your septic tank may need to be pumped out. This is a job for a professional, but it's important to be around when the pumping concludes. Ask the pump operator if the tank was filled with enough greasy scum to cause the drain problems. If not, the pipes in the leach field itself may be the problem. Digging them up may be the only solution. If you're tied into a municipal sewage system, check to see whether any work has been done on your branch line lately. If so, it could have caused problems with your drainage. If not, tree roots may have gotten into the pipes. Hire a professional to auger, if I'm saying that word correctly, the line and pull out the tree roots. Thereafter, flush copper sulfate root treatment through the line twice a year. Well, copper sulfate treatment through the line twice a year, they recommend that on the package that the manager picked out for me. And before that, like I said, other times when it came towards like when there would be the gurgling and there would be like, basement, septic banking up and all that stuff, except usually it would be like big gushes of shit going everywhere and all that then we'd have to get the manager to come in and take care of and clean out and, bleach everything. And then, now the last year or so, that really didn't happen. And but I remember when there would be the big examples of, like when they would have to clean it out. Most of the time it would be, oh yeah, that same problem with root growth going through the pipes or whatever. And sometimes even apparently with rats being in the pipes and things like that, and having to go and clean that out and flush that out and roto-rooter that stuff out. But also at the very same time, there's that, because it has not been getting to that type of extreme where, the basement being flooded with feces or whatever. It's probably nothing big like that, but still that the gurgling I'm hearing in the kitchen sink was like the signal that we would hear and then go down the basement and see that same type of sewage crap backing up and shit backing up everywhere. So the gurgling, I'll still, put the copper sulfate in and see, how, and the idea of, doing it twice a year. I mean, all right, especially now it being, May. So that's when the spring and all that with roots growing. Yes, this would be the best time to, try to do that in and see if we can get the, if it's going to cleanse things out, if it's going to grow and move and shake things out. I at least, hope so, of all things. But beyond that, there's also the work that we all have, ahead of us. With the more work ahead of us, where getting everything around here arranged and cleaned and fixed and things like that, and looking after what I already have, which the type of growth I do like, I want to focus on things like, well, the one plant up there, which this hasn't really died, but also this seems to look the same as it did when I got it, which was last year. And well, hell, the little one that I got for free from the church, that's had more positive growth and all that. And the money tree, which is the first big one that my sister got for me from the Costco down the road, that's also been growing and blooming, new and fine and all that. So wondering about that. And with the window I have over here, all like the light with always having that curtain drawn comes in this way. So I don't get why this would get it too. But it's not dying, nothing's been falling out, or the roots haven't been withering. So it's like maybe it just grows slower or whatever. But now with it being May, the things growing back up, like the Poinsettia, the red one over here. Hold on a second. Like there, all those other ones, the smaller ones that have been reaching bloom. It was just all these big ones up here, but now you see that these have been coming in very nicely. And let's give them that growth and prosperity up until then. Once we get into then, October is when things start cooling down. And then from there is when we've got a lot. So we've got to, keep them protected so they don't wind up, dropping dead on me. And, the better class of hair by actually having, well-maintained plants around here will screw things up, because that's another one of the things about having the lack of my father around, and also now these new plants in, the air quality in here should be, better. I'm pretty sure it is. And like when my sisters visited, or other people visiting around here, like when I have brought other people home, yes, they speak positively of that as well, and also trying to move things around to make the less clutter. But all right, that's been working. And also, if you want to see what we've got set up, take a look right here. As promised, our little Emma Frost from last night now is up and ready with a nice clear scan. That's one of the things when it comes to scanning artwork, whether it's these work pieces or if it's comic pages, trying to frame it just the right way so that the scan, especially with the bright white background here, that's perfectly synchronized with the scanner setting when you put it in color or black and white, so that it almost looks like this piece is just hovering around, and you don't see the border of the picture. That's right, because sometimes with pages and all that, you'll see them crooked in some way or another, and you'll see that little strip of black from it being slightly slanted, where it led to those little black strips. Like here we go and zoom in on, and you see it's just maybe a bit around this border here to the right, but the rest, yeah, there is Emma Frost in that Erica Laniak Playboy cover pose, because, well, ooh, it's perfect. But then, yeah, another one. On both edges, there's a bit of that black strip. But, hey, it's at the end of the day, I think still the quality of the brightness and the clarity of the scan is going to bring a whole lot better look to presenting my work here in the store than what I've been doing before with taking the photo, or just taking the photo off my phone and doing my best to try to frame it with whatever kind of real natural lighting I could get. But yeah, here with all the pieces, now the DC ones being all cleared up. Even the ventriloquist and Scarface right here looks cool. It looks a lot better now with this nice scan than it did before. And well, there's a character that now probably isn't going to be able to sell shit for me anymore, but because of what we're getting with that awful looking Supergirl movie coming up. Although there are a couple last few times I've been into the into Liberty Comics, I've overheard people talking about how the Supergirl movie looks so great, and they had Thunderbolts playing on the TV there during Free Comic Book Day, and I actually heard people talk about how much they loved this movie, and that both incidents being an example of people with pure consumer energy. You know the meme, the one that Movie Bob is the template for. The 38, I believe it's the 38-year-old consumer. Let's see. Open it in a separate tab so you can see just that. Yes. The 30 this right here is what I'm referring to. The 38-year-old consumer doesn't ask questions, just consumes product and then gets excited for next products. Thinks watching comic book movies is doing politics. Political views appeal to no one other than other consumers. Political views entirely focused around being vindictive towards people who were mean to him in high school in 1997. Poor white people are suffering in the Midwest. Should have consumed the correct product. Thinks everyone else's political opinions, both to the left and right of him, are based simply on chauvinistic biases, which he obviously does not have. Unironically thinks doing video reviews of movies for children is a significant contribution to society. Yes, that is completely, truly, madly, deeply Movie Bob right there. Oh, yes. And that's just sad. It's like people only do things because they're Disney adults, and that's just really sad. I mean, that's another description for it, the consumer or the Disney adult. In case you wonder why a dipshit like Doug Walker can actually honestly say that, comic book MCU movies are inventive. Yes, this dipshit. Trust me, he's the kind of guy where, I saw, the condescending description he gave to the Sonic the Hedgehog movies as being passingly decent, and knowing a dipshit like him, that if you took those same movies and they were made by Disney, he would be calling them masterpieces. And don't you fucking deny it. Why? Because it has the right company logo attached to it, since he's that much of a pathetic Disney adult. But you think a guy that so desperately wants to vicariously live through James Gunn like he does is not the type of guy that would have that pure Disney adult energy? Or RJ brings up, coming back to, the fatter, or, he used to be fatter than Doug Walker, but not now that he pumped himself full of the Ozempic, Movie Bob. And RJ says, I know Movie Bob will love Supergirl next month, but we'll be mad she doesn't look 9. Well, considering, Millie Alcock being as petite and as flat-chested as the other bony Australian actress who starred in Sucker Punch, well, maybe. Although I wonder now if Movie Bob will change his mind and retract that video he did, you are wrong about Sucker Punch. Now, after Zack Snyder being guilty of the crime of directing superhero movies for the wrong product and for the wrong company. And Kim's in the chat saying, "G'day, matey." Well, hello right there. I'm guessing to talk about, Australian Millie Alcock probably is what brought her in to the chat. But hello to you. As we've got this lusty, naughty, nasty German woman that we'll be drawing tonight. As we're people saying hello to each other. What we'll be finishing up. And yes, I did make her dress sheer, or only sheer enough that you can see her navel and her panties right there. Because she's a naughty girl. Remember, she is a space woman who was made from a middle-aged fat matron into a sexy young German woman in space to be a sex slave, and they made her young and sexy, made her super horny, but weren't able to completely brainwash her. So now she's left rebelling against an oppressive government while being young and sexy and so horny she can't control herself. But none of the men on the ship that she helped steal are either alive, between the legs, or are attractive to her. So she's all horned up with no place to go. No wonder there's episode 2 opens with a scene of her in slow motion, really enjoying taking that shower with the very phallic looking water faucet I was talking about earlier. Now, if you want to see what I mean, I'll show you, yes, of Miss Zev Bellringer being the character's name. Yes, here she is. Yes, the original version of Zev spelled with a Z, and then they replaced the actress in season 2 with the one that looks like German Kylie Minogue. Yes, here it's Zev with an X, played by Xenia Seberg. They gave her this kind of strange orange-looking hair right here when she first showed up. Then they wound up having her go and just styling her real hair like this, like a Kylie Minogue with lip injections. Yes, ooh, indeed, Kim. All right, here's the Zev we're doing tonight with she makes the cotton candy hair look good because she actually has like the hair actually looks like a style or cut that women actually have, not psycho feminists. The women who have more sexual identities than they have actual sexual experiences. Those Tumblr twats. There are elderly widows in the Australian outback looking after farms that have had more sex than those Portland or Seattle socialist women that are terminally online. The type of women that are in their 70s but can fire off a high-powered rifle without even flinching or even like recoiling anything. As here's another one of trying to find a full figure image of the version of Zev we're doing tonight. Was it was very difficult to find, but as you can see just from these various headshots that Miss Ava Haberman was definitely, even with she can make the cotton candy hair, the Laura Dern in The Last Jedi hair actually look attractive. And yes, Kim agrees with me. Yes. Some, some 80-something farm woman out there in the outback who, her husband died 20 years ago. She still gets laid more than those, demi-bisexual, transgender, non-conforming climate activists who have, they like I said, they have more sexual identities than they have sexual experiences or personality traits. Here's another one here. They show, or this is pretty close. We get to see her figure, and yes, not as petite as the actress who replaced her as Xenia Seberg. Like I said, the replacement actress looked like a lip injected German version of Kylie Minogue. And then here we've got this nice, like, remember, this lady was starring on a children's show in Germany before she did this. Yes. So the non-binary are nuts. And don't you find it especially funny how you have those, the people that, I'm non-binary, I'm non-gender conforming, and all of that's built on intentionally, morality blurring or obfuscating or erasing moral relativism bullshit. But at the very same time, when it comes to people that disagree with their worldview, then suddenly they're violently taking up arms against them. And suddenly these people that scream, non-gender conforming, good and evil, you're so backwards to think that. But then you show them some, straight white family that's going to church instead of, taking their kids to a drag show, and they want to firebomb the fuck out of them because they are pure evil for daring to not, to not validate their deranged, narcissistic worldview that's built entirely on obvious sexual abuse and also from brainwashing left-wing media. The kind of people that can look at that Muslim shooting rampage that was happening down in Sydney right there, where you had those Muslims gunning down Jews in cold blood, and they would look at those people, the Jews, and say, well, what did the Jews do? Or they deserve it because Israel deserves to be bombed off the map because Ilhan Omar tells me. Those type of nutcases. The type of nutcases that are the reason why I've never been afraid in the presence of juggalos. Yes, the fans of the Insane Clown Posse, juggalos don't bother me. Hell, considering that the Juggalo Championship Wrestling is right downtown Detroit, and the fact that from watching Juggalo Championship Wrestling's flagship show, which is JCW, right there on their official YouTube channel, they advertise during those, they live stream their show through the YouTube channel. I've actually considered going down, to the little hall that they go at in downtown Detroit where they perform it. I drive by it all the time when I'm downtown. Hell, I'd go right up there and see some JCW programming right there, especially now that we're into, I think, like the second or third month of Vince Russo having taken over being the head writer for Juggalo Championship Wrestling. Yes. To them, to those, gender nonconforming, violent Antifa worshiping freaks with more hair colors than IQ points and more sexual identities than sexual experiences, and more spurg fits on social media than personality traits. Yes, RJ, to them, it's peace through violence. Now there's so much irrefutable proof of Antifa's existence. Now they don't even bother with the lie of how Antifa is just an idea, to now the point they say, oh, Antifa is real. Yes, they do kill people and destroy property, but it's a good thing. Basically taking the shit that the communist controlled anti-Vietnam War activists were doing, to the point of how the riots that happened at the DNC in 1968 were all entirely staged by those Vietnam War protesters, and they wound up causing $12,000 in police property damage. And out of the hundreds of arrests that happened, more people that were arrested there weren't from Chicago than those that were. Yes. And then also I mentioned about, Jane Fonda, big Hollywood Nepo baby actress like that, second generation Hollywood, who outright went and produced propaganda on behalf of the Viet Cong and the North Vietnamese. The woman whom called our American servicemen in the Vietnam War baby killers, but said nothing about her husband, Ted Turner, doing speeches about how the G8 countries of the world should adopt China's one-child policy. Very interesting. Hey, you're literally married to an American who actually is advocating for killing babies, but are you going to go and, talk about that? No. Bitch who called our servicemen baby killers based off of, just flat out making the media just making shit up and her lying about it because, confident lying was what Jane Fonda built a career on. Considering she became a star on the back of her father's notoriety and her father's name, as well as pretending to find Roger Vadim attractive. Because that was the 60s version of Scarlett Johansson pretending to find Harvey Weinstein and Woody Allen attractive. Or yes, Spider-Fan, the people who opposed the war in Vietnam were the same kind who opposed the war in Iraq and opposed the war in Iran. Lowlives. Yes, pro-commie lowlives. The difference is that the Vietnam protesters, they were getting their checks from Soviet funding, as opposed to today, where now you've got the Chinese government, but also the likes of Neville Singham, who single-handedly funded all the No Kings bullshit, as well as George Soros. Yes, Neville Singham was just nothing more than, he wasn't even a sperm in his father's scrotum or an egg in his mother's ovaries when he was born, and George Soros wasn't as much of a financial powerhouse to go and tacitly fund neo-Marxist violent agitation groups, or at least not as publicly caught doing it then during the times of communist-funded Vietnam demonstrations as there are now. In case you wonder why I love owning a copy of The Politically Incorrect Guide to the Vietnam War. Oh, yes. And why I found a couple of back issues of the Marvel comic The Nom and was absolutely elated to read through a few issues of it and find that it was not a narcissistic screed repeating the Marxist lies about the Vietnam War that communist-funded political demonstrations and communist-infiltrated pro-commie media like the news and what jackass folk singers like Neil Young or Pete Seeger were performing. And let's also not forget about shitty Democrat Party reinforcing talking points sketch comedy shows like good old Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In were saying about Vietnam. So, yes, in case you wonder why all the Democrat asswipes out there in the world were screaming about how all the death and destruction that BLM and Antifa were getting up to in 2020 was really the summer of love, they were saying that because all these elderly Democrat politicians love it because to them, no, this is like the summer of love because it reminds them of all of the Marxist influenced violence that was going on, of attacking the ROTC buildings and burning them to the ground, of attacking soldiers as they were coming home from Vietnam, and attacking police officers and attacking people during political rallies that dared to not go and scream, hell no, we won't go, and scream about, give peace a chance, but of course, never telling the Viet Cong to give peace a chance instead of sending children into buildings where they knew there'd be servicemen off duty and blow them the fuck up. Or send old ladies out into American military encampments with bombs strapped to cows and setting that shit off, and other lovely little things that the Viet Cong did to weaponize the elderly and women and children against their will. But those are all things that contradict what a Marxist media complex back in the 60s and 70s had to say. And that was when they had the complete fucking stranglehold over the media. So, imagine the ugly truths about the Vietnam War that would incriminate the Democratic Party that would have been more exposed and publicly acknowledged if only you had the likes of your Steven Crowders out there being able to tell Neil Young to shut the fuck up back in 1967. But it's a better late than never situation. And besides that, let's look at another one of with Facebook. They always have such bad resolutions for any Google image search results for them. But here's the same picture like there. That's a lot better with Our Lady Zev right here with that strange waffle iron harness thing that's a part of her dress. Like I said, she's so sexy, she's able to make even this sort of cotton candy hair look sexy. Although here, the wig or the dye job is less like some kind of strange purple, depending on the light. Oh, here's a nice little cosplay of her. It's cute. Cute lady right there. It's also nice to see a cosplay girl that isn't either overweight or covered in tattoos. Like the ones that remind me of the Velma cosplayer. I've told you before about the one convention I went to. There was a cosplay girl that was there as Velma, who then grabbed me by my crotch and brought me and dragged me to the nearest bathroom for some wild sex. In case you wonder why I sound like I know from experience about freaky, naughty, nasty, sexy, dirty cum sluts. Now but this one's from Threads. This was the photo I used for the thumbnail tonight, but it's such a low resolution. There's another one from another source that had that same one. Now that's Threads again. Here's another good one of Miss Zev we're doing tonight. Yeah, here this one looks like more like lavender. Yes, lucky me. I think I've told people before, even when it comes to like relationship advice like that for my sister and what have you, about when it comes to, getting into the dating scene and getting, an actual honest to God girlfriend, now that I really have my own life. I mentioned how more often than not, when it comes to, with women or girls, whatever, it's always seems to happen by accident. It's when I'm not trying that it happens. That's my sex life, whatever you want to call it, is very accident prone. Between just, randomly seeing a cosplay girl as Velma at a convention, and then she drags me by my crotch into a bathroom. But, as Kim says, lucky me. Or the situation where I tripped and wound up, landing in front of two models who then, brought me to their place. The anecdote that I remember one time, Relentless went and, wanted me to go and bring that up and repeat the story. Yes. But now, with what time it is, let's get into the talent portion. Got to switch our cameras up. Oh, yes. Turn them bitches up. Pump up that bass. What? Right on top. Why are you dropping the beat out on me? You heard. Oh. I'm serious, motherfucker. Turn them up. I need some water. My throat's dry. What? I said drop, not drum roll. Now let's see. I think the right kind of purple that would go for her dress and her hair is Wisteria, I think is the name of it. Let me go through my Copics right here to see. Ha. Oh, through a great big clipper ship. Heroin, 'cause it makes me feel like I'm a man. Heroin. Or, we all love Craig Ferguson, right? Well, here's a little bit of Craig Ferguson when it comes to involving atheists Siegfried and Roy and Fabio.
Do you remember? I'm going to get to this joke. Do you remember when Fabio got hit in the face by a goose? Remember that? Fabio, they were opening a new amusement park somewhere. I think it was in Florida or the Midwest. Busch Gardens, it was called. I'd go. That's a great name, actually. Busch Gardens.
Busch Gardens is in Florida. When I lived out in Tampa for a few months, we lived like literally at this it was this apartment homes complex that was right across from Busch Gardens. Let me double check that, because there's another one down there that I used to see advertised on TV called Kissimmee St. Cloud and Busch Gardens, both out here. Let me see the maps. All right, where they're located. So either that or Kissimmee St. Cloud, one of them. But yeah, they're both in Florida. They're not Midwest. But remember, we're dealing with a Scotsman who's lived and worked out of California for decades, so it's not like he would know about the Midwest.
Busch Garden, you had me at Busch, but
all right, we're gonna try out the lilac. Oh no, viola right here. I believe this would match that particular type of tone. Or a tint, I think would be a better one, because the differences between tint, tone, and shade, I actually do have the handy little color wheel right here to show you all. Yes, the pocket color wheel, where they describe a tint is any color plus white, a tone is any color plus gray, and shade is any color plus black. So the tint, I think, would be more proper because of how lighter this is. It'd be better to call this a tint.
But they were opening up this new amusement park. It's a true story. And they said, we need to get a celebrity, for this new amusement park. Someone that's going to bring in the kids. They're like, oh, Fabio. And they got Fabio. And it was...
Nothing says kids, like bringing in the kids like Fabio. I mean, I remember Fabio, but that's because of all of the I can't believe it's not butter commercials. Who else remembers all of the I can't believe it's not butter ads? Or maybe even also when there was that segment of him appearing on the Tom Green show, when the Tom Green went and did a tour of his house, and how in the kitchen in Tom Green's house, I mean the kitchen in Fabio's house, it's all stacked with dirt bikes because he never eats at home. So he just uses his kitchen to store his dirt bike collection. Because he is Fabio, and Fabio does what Fabio wants. If you were able, as a man, to maintain a physique like that, wouldn't you then also be given the liberty of having a dirt bike collection stored in your kitchen, and no woman you would bring home would ever complain about it? You're just saying, oh, we can just go out to the patio deck then, If only because then that'll mean more. That means it's more likely that you'll be shirtless in front of your woman. And if you had a physique like that, yes, you would be shirtless as much as you could. Especially if you had a woman home. I know from personal experience.
The first ride of the roller coaster, and Fabio was going to be the first guy to ride the roller coaster in Busch Gardens. But they had this thing, and Fabio was in the front car, and it started up, and it was going to go going up the thing, the hill for the first time. And Fabio was sitting there, and his shirt was open, his hair's all blowing. He's like, ah! It wasn't even windy. He can just do that.
It's part of being an Italian man with that type of hair. You just know how to make the hair breeze everywhere and always have the shirt open and flailing around.
He was like, ah! And just as it got to the top, just to the, a goose is flying by. And the goose went, fucking hell, is that Fabio? What the, And as the goose is dying, it's thinking, what are the fucking odds of this? Death by Fabio? But they had to do an emergency stop at the roller coaster, and they brought it around quickly, and Fabio was all fucked up. He was like, oh, it was terrible. No, you shouldn't laugh. It was awful. He was all mad. And he was angry, and there was feathers and beak marks, little web footprints and stuff. And he was all, He looked like he'd been eating a live chicken or something. He's like, But he was okay, but a couple of days later, this is true, he tried to start a kind of We Are the World thing for people that had been hit in the face by geese while riding a roller coaster. That's true! We were hit by geese! It really hurt! The little beak went in my cheek and I fucked. But actually, it didn't work out. Because, they looked up and they're like, actually, in the history of the human race and roller coasters, this has never fucking happened before. The odds are astronomical. This could never happen, but it did. And you know what? See, when something that unlikely happens, something that weirdly out of the ordinary, that to me proves the existence of God. Proves it. You know God exists and God has a sense of humor. Because God's watching Fabio and he's like, is that Fabio? How does he do that thing with the shirt and the hair? It's not even windy over here. Hey, come here and look at this. Come here. Just come here. It'll be funny. Come here. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yes, I am. Boom, yeah! How'd you feel now, atheists? Think about that when you're driving home in your Prius, you fucking hippie.
In case there wasn't enough reasons to love the man, besides the fact that here's a comedian turned talk show host who can talk to a woman without being a leering sex pervert or without wetting his pants in terror because pretty girls just remind him of how dateless he was in high school. You found somebody who can actually speak to them, and because also he's not a shrill atheist douchebag, you definitely know that Patton Oswalt hates and fears the presence of Craig Ferguson. If only because Craig Ferguson also wouldn't kill his wife. I'd like to remind you that, all the comedy nerds and stand-up podcasters out there, if Dane Cook had a girlfriend or wife that died under the same circumstances as Patton Oswalt's wife, all of the Mark Marons of the world would be calling Cook white OJ, and don't you deny it.
That's right, I said it. Get an engine, you communist. I don't like you, I don't like your fucking little car. I don't like them Priuses, they're too quiet. I feel like I'm gonna wake up one night and there'll be one at the end of my bed.
Remember that X-Files episode, Jose Chung's from Outer Space? After the couple have the abduction experience, then the girl's in her bedroom. She looks down for a second and sees the little Roswell alien lunge at her.
I recycle, do you? No. That's how I've proved to myself the existence of God. I now no longer have struggled with faith. I've proved to myself the existence of God. I will prove to you right now, tonight, the existence of God using my unlikeliness theory, right? Here it is, the unlikeliness theory. I will prove to you now the existence of God. Siegfried and Roy. Bear with me.
Siegfried and Roy. If you find it ironic when you see a gay guy that really likes to eat sushi, imagine the hilarious irony of two openly gay men who became internationally famous on the back of playing with pussy on stage. These guys were taming pussy on stage while being openly gay. If that is not the most hilarious gay joke-fueled irony you'll ever see in the world, I don't know what is.
For this, we have to go back in time. We're going back in time to Vienna, Austria. It's 1974. There's a little fog in the street, just that low fog, like a Smashing Pumpkins video. A young man is walking the streets. He is forlorn and dejected. His name is Siegfried. I am forlorn and dejected. I am doomed to a life of loneliness, for no one will ever share my interests. My only two interests are lion taming and cock. Who in all of Austria would also be interested in lion taming and cock? Hi, Siegfried, I'm Roy. I'm also interested in lion taming and cock. Two gay Austrian lion tamers? What are the fucking odds of that? What are the odds of that? I also like white tigers. I love white tigers.
Well, in that case, do you think that Siegfried and Roy's favorite Power Ranger was the White Tiger Mighty Morphin Ranger? Tiger Zord.
How'd you feel now, atheists? Let me ask you a question, atheists, when you're driving home them little Priuses. Who do you call on when the brakes fail in that little shit box? What are you shot? Oh no, help me! Spontaneous chemical reaction!
Well, they might say something else, but then again, the Lord is not fooled. Like how, considering what Ted Turner was doing in his life, that, well, we may appreciate the TBS network. We might even have fond memories of WCW. But considering things like marrying Jane Fonda and trying to get the world to getting G8 countries to adopt China's one-child policy, there's a special place in hell for him.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want, and watch it take shape.
All right, guys, it is showtime at BetMGM Casino, so grab their new player.
Actually, yes. RJ says, I think they would pray to Fauci or Obama. Praying to Obama or Fauci, or maybe these days they would go and pray to Hassan Piker.
Continued adventures of C Cup and D Cup in Hawaii. I think they were pilots, or they flew cargo.
Didn't they fly a helicopter or something?
It was like a little puddle jumper.
Okay.
But they also had ninja stars in their boots and shit. I don't know if they were spies or
As
something.
As one does.
I don't know. It's Andy Sidaris, so we're gonna get boobs, gadgets.
Picasso
trigger? Yeah, Picasso trigger. So let's do it.
Or, yes, maybe even Allah, since they are Muslim dick riders, even before what we've been seeing today. Look at how, the original Reddit atheist, George Carlin, bitched and moaned about religious beliefs all the time. People who went to church were stupid, but never harmed a fucking hair on Islam's head. Credit where it's due to Bill Maher. He's, desperately wanting to be the new George Carlin with all his Reddit atheism. But the thing that gets him in hot water with the rest of Hollywood is the fact that he's rhetorically consistent and that he'll also go after Islam. That's where they get mad at him, when he brings up religion to go through his rote little routines.
Okay, yeah, Donna Spears, one of them.
That's D Cup. That's C Cup.
Oh, really?
I can't believe how much of this I remember.
I didn't recognize that name at all.
Cynthia Brimhall. That's Edie. I think she played the character Edie, written by Andy Sidaris, so the story will be paper thin. Oh,
We're in France. You're
The stories in Andy Sedaris movies are a weird paradox because they are paper-thin excuses for action scenes and sex scenes, but also are weirdly complicated and layered with double crosses and additional backstories added in. So it's interesting. Very interesting.
up.
Mi padrino, the plan is in motion. Within the next
L is an L.
Oh. Is it supposed to be like a heart scar?
I wonder how much of a big shot he was on Hawaii, shooting these movies, and he used to work in television.
Good question.
He had a, I don't know if he owned that restaurant he always shot at, Edie's, or if that was just a place he liked. Well, that's something about Andy Sedaris. It's not just hot chicks.
I like to bring up how Andy Sedaris directed and wrote all his films himself with his wife as his producer. So you could say that, this is an example of a married couple making movies to live out their sex fantasies, as opposed to, your typical intellectually pretentious Hollywood pervert like a Denis Villeneuve or Guillermo del Toro or Joss Whedon. Here in the case, it was a husband and wife affair here, with the producer wife wanting all the beefcakes and Speedos or shirtless and oiled up, and the husband wanting all of the playmates and penthouse pets hopping around topless. And either way, they both wind up using a lot of machine guns, explosives, and dangerous miniature models of toy cars and toy planes.
I don't think anybody was ready for that. Who is that?
That dude is freaking jacked.
Okay.
His neck is wide.
Notice that guy applauding. Notice the bald guy there applauding after seeing the one cowgirl go and flip an upskirt shot.
Better than his head.
So is that blonde guy, him? He must be a football player.
That guy looks like football, yeah. He's been taking steroids since he was 11.
Looks like a white Troy Polamalu. Considering that they're both Steelers fans, it's a good comparison to make.
Who the heck is that? What a
Speaking of Fabio, this guy looks like, I can't believe it's not Fabio on the left. And then on the right, looks like he would be like an accountant on a sitcom from the 80s.
contrast here, by the way.
That dude doesn't look well on the right.
No.
If you have Snap or Medicaid, you may qualify for a free iPhone or Samsung, plus up to 10 gigabytes of data. Apply online in just 2 minutes. We'll ship it to you for free. Phones are limited, so visit tagmobile.com to check your eligibility today.
What?
I'll tell you what.
What? The slot machines are going off like fucking artillery. Whoever did the sound for that shot was really screwing up.
What? Somebody's doing something insane in the background.
Some grandma's emptying her quarter bucket.
Dude kind of looks like Clay Matthews.
Oh my gosh, that's who I was thinking. I kept thinking Matthews,
Yeah,
and
Clay Matthews.
I couldn't put together. I should have said it out loud. Okay,
Gotta give it to him for low budget movies, man. They're
There you
not.
go.
They're not boring.
we go all in.
They're not boring.
That lady has boobs.
She's in the movie directed by Andy Sedaris.
Good point.
You don't think they cracked my cover, do you? No, impossible.
Oh, they need to go to the hot tub. They do their best thinking there.
Let's unload and hit the jacuzzi. I do my best thinking there.
Is that a snorkel in his pocket, or is he just happy to see me? It's a snorkel, Taryn. I'm having a bad day.
Poor girl. She's undercover there in Hawaii, but hot blondes like her in Hawaii are a dime a dozen, so all she wants is some good dick, and clearly, she's not getting enough of that good dick. What were we saying earlier about, Zev right here being all horned up with no place to go? Well, now, picture being a blonde, horny federal agent who is allergic to clothes and sexual inhibition, and you can't get a man. She's the kind of woman that is humping the air in her sleep. I've ever seen the women like that are humping the air in their sleep during one of their sex dreams.
Wow.
Okay. That was actually pretty funny.
That was funny.
It's a snorkel. Karen.
Whoa, what's up with this dude?
This dude was in Hard Ticket. Was he the agent who banged C-Cup?
He has a nice side braid.
Oh,
their uniforms!
Yes!
What a trip, huh? When we came to Maui,
D-Cup seems like a smoker to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Notice she checked him out quick before I opened the door.
Yep. Just gave him a little glance, make sure we're good. Yep.
I was just another one of your conquests.
Miss Roberta Vasquez, California State Trooper turned Playboy Playmate. Yes, in the mid-'80s, she went from a California State Trooper to a Playboy Playmate. Because a smoldering Latina sex goddess conquers anything that she sets her mind to. Trust me. She is descended from a long line of cum-crazed Mayan goddesses and warriors who fight and fuck on a daily basis. If that was her at the Battle of Thermopylae instead of King Leonidas, she would have said, "Fuck Hardy, for tonight we bang in hell." And before kicking that Persian messenger into the pit, she would hike up her skirt, show off her shaved pussy, and yell to the guy, pointing down to it, "This is Sparta," then kick him in the pit.
No.
They're both in the agency, and I used to bang in high school.
Small world, huh?
Putting my life on the line for the government has had its upside.
Why didn't she just answer the door naked?
Yeah, isn't this wasting time?
Jesus.
There's another slip.
I don't like how little D-Cup and C-Cup are in this.
They're barely in this. This movie's not about them.
He's pissed off. C-Cup took her implants out, so he's like, "I'm rewriting the goddamn movie. We're putting in," what was her name? Roberta?
Lips.
We're putting in lips. She has enormous boobs.
And they're real.
Because that's all we've basically seen so far.
Roberta Vasquez has some of the most beautiful, real big breasts that Playboy had in the 80s, including fellow Andy Sedaris actress Kimberly MacArthur, who appeared in Malibu Express as one of the lead actor's horny neighbors.
I didn't know what day it was, but now I know it's Thursday.
What fucking day it is?
Why was that so important?
You know what fucking
The
day it is?
Avengers have assembled.
Jeez, look at this guy over here, though.
We saw him earlier at the
that's right.
casino.
Mm-hmm.
Are those the two dancers that were on stage?
Oh boy, it might be.
I never looked at their faces, so
Nobody did.
whoa,
Okay.
that was quick. Oh, what? She's trying not to laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Ta-da! It's Friday.
Did we miss like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday earlier in the movie?
Is this just a 4-day weekend?
Well, just why halfway through the movie did we start seeing days? Do you think everyone in this movie was just banging everyone?
Yeah.
Me too.
Isn't that all movies?
I think so. She looks like she's about to work on an electrical panel.
He's gonna ride a horse on a beach.
We were told that you had phone problems. You heard wrong.
It's got like a topsy tail.
Who is that?
Yeah, he's somebody.
Jean-Claude Van Damme's brother and kickboxer who gets paralyzed. I have no idea what his name is. That is, I swear that's his brother. What?
Wow.
Deep cut.
Wow.
His brother who inspired Van Damme to never surrender in the movie.
I swear that's him.
Not to be confused with D-Cup.
Wait a minute. These girls haven't had sex scenes yet. I think all the others have.
They haven't shown their full bolos. I mean, they're in these little costumes or whatever, but...
Well,
Oh, wait.
I'm gonna hit the jacuzzi.
You spoke too soon.
Wait. Oh, geez. Here we
Here
go.
we go. Oh, that was a dirty cut.
Cut. He likes hot
Music.
tubs.
He does. Is this the girl you were saying is natural? Yeah. You wanna You want to rethink that? Is she delivering pizzas? Or is it a briefcase? I love how that bathing scene just went nowhere. Like, what is that?
Well.
Oh.
Oh, she can't do a split.
No, the girl in the back's like, knee bent.
No one was ready for what just happened. Dance 2.0 just dropped, and it keeps your character consistent. Before this, AI video...
Who would pay to see this?
This is what you do on a normal night.
Other than the choreography, you can see this at any bar after 10 o'clock at night in a college town.
After 10?
After 8.
He has a hair clip in.
Why are they in geese?
Nice. Oh my gosh, they are. Oh, look at his dumb hair.
Oh, look at that karate kick. Wait, she's an agent too. Why isn't she helping? Oh my god!
Get the gun!
What?
What's the streak? Oh, it's gone.
That's a pro. Oh my god, he ripped his eye out! This movie just took a massive turn. The dude put him in a lion tamer and then he ripped his eye out. His hair is really foul.
It's real curly. Oh my.
Oh! Yes! Yes! He just straight murdered that dude.
Oh, this is like
Hello to Forever Lost right here. Hoping that you're doing better than what was going on yesterday. As we got a little Zev right here from Lex. Giving you a little naughty German science fiction girl right here. She is filthy. She is dirty. She is a part of the crew of the most dangerous ship in the 2 universes. So everybody say hello.
Shockmaster?
Shockmaster.
Oh, it's the guy who's...
Oh, he lost his eyes.
I told you.
That tells you everything you need to know. There's like plumes of dust coming from this guy's tires, and their hair isn't going at all.
Not even moving.
Got you a surprise from the professor.
Oh.
Well, it's time for I forgot about the boomerang.
Oh, well, turns out, yeah, I'm not worse yet, still okay. Well, then, well, we are curious as to what happened and hoping that you're able to get past this, help beat this thing, moving on into something bigger and better.
Oh, yeah! High five. Now you should go to the hot tub and do your best thinking. Wait, he didn't.
How?
That paper didn't protect him?
How? We're hulking out. Oh no! Yeah!
Where's he going?
I'm riding into the ocean.
It took her so long to get out of the water that she missed the whole fight.
Not all men are built the same, but age brings us the same problems. And these pants get that. Introducing the first polished stretch pants understood the men over 50 assignment. Look sharp, move easily, and keep beer belly undercover. This waistband stretches for months.
They actually shot that. Aha! Yes! Yeah!
That was your reaction.
It was.
Yeah.
God, I love Andy Sedaris movies.
And it's over.
What happened to Lips?
I caught a little lead.
What?
Yeah, we haven't seen Mark on the stream tonight, but I hope that, eventually there'll be another big update about the progress of his surgeries, or his treatments, going well.
Who is this?
It's the guy Lip slept with, I think. Wait, what? Huh? You're missing it.
You were expecting me.
Oh, it's Picasso Trigger.
He's not dead?
No, and it's the Trigger Fish.
Who's the Trigger Fish?
The
What?
Trigger Fish painting is there that we saw in the beginning. It's Picasso Trigger.
Get LG's attention. So he'd gather up his best agents.
Why does this guy get the main face off? He's barely been in the movie.
He doesn't have bolos for this. What?
That thing is accurate. Yes. 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 Oh.
She was working for Salazar the whole time.
I knew that.
You knew that.
Yeah. This won't come up in couples therapy at all.
Was Picasso Trigger so bad it's good?
I'm going to give it a S because it's an Andy Stars film and you have your D and your C and it throws it back to the OG for us. So.
Were you planning that?
No.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I'm in my zone right now.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
I'm going to say hell yeah. I was a little wary when C Cup and D Cup disappeared for the first half of the movie.
They did.
There's a way to go. Spear gun through the heart as a cum-crazed Latina. And I think, yes, Roberta Vasquez was Mexican, not Puerto Rican. No, she has more to do with Salma Hayek than Rosie Perez, although we all remember Rosie Perez and how even other loud, crazy Puerto Rican women from the Bronx would be telling her to shut up. If only somebody could have found Rosie Perez's mother and had her show up and like grab Rosie by the ear and get her to shut her mouth for a few seconds. I'm assuming Forever would know better about dealing with Puerto Ricans from the Bronx and those Puerto Rican women from the Bronx who don't know when to quit yammering. Mookie, when you go to take your kids, all right?
I wasn't loving.
Holy shit, Mookie! Please take care of your kids so she'll stop screaming. I'm trying to sleep.
It was okay, but the last 30 or 40 minutes is just hard ticket to Hawaii craziness.
Yep.
Loved it. Andy Sidaris is so missed.
He's a visionary.
A legend in filmmaking.
How small.
Look at you judging the private jet.
It's so
Your plane is so small.
Little puddle jumper. It's nerve-wracking, don't you think? It's 2 seats
Listen to
wide.
you. Your private jet sucks. Hey, you're wearing pearls.
Wide.
You are wearing pearls. Okay. I don't even know how to introduce this because I don't even remember how I picked it because Benjamin Ross sent it. And he's
Although, yes, Rosie Perez was cute back in the day. And remember, she could dance. If you saw Solid Gold or Soul Train from back in that time. Now you know what to do like that, Mookie. Forever, well, I'm going by his personal experiences with Puerto Rican women in the Bronx when he says, Forever says, dude, if you tell a girl like Rosie to shut it, expect war. I do.
Sends really good stuff. This is one of those 4-packs of movies. 4 movies too hot for hell.
Oh.
And he says to watch Evil Sister. That's why I picked it, because he said to watch it.
Okay.
That's
a good.
Something about a succubus or something.
Okay.
I don't know, whatever.
I'm going to be sucking on some beers.
That almost went a different direction.
Yeah, almost.
But it didn't.
Not till the movie starts.
Oh, shoot.
Jason Hubbard has sent us giant beers once again. This one from St. Arnold's. Nope, just St. Arnold. The S is the start of the Saint again. Citrus Boom Imperial IPA. It's a biggin at 9.5%.
It's a biggin.
And I know you're going to take really good care of my sister Merritt.
What?
Okay, she put her sister in an asylum.
She clearly has big boobies.
Oh.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Oh, they're all...
Speak.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Speak and you shall see.
So we getting the highlights?
Oh,
look, boobs.
already.
Is this the movie?
Yeah, are they showing the whole movie right now?
Death Run to Istanbul did the same thing. We got all the fights. Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
This is that kind of movie.
Is he watching them? Oh.
Holy Jesus Christ. Editing this is going to blow.
Oh my gosh.
Have fun, Jason.
There are a lot of...
Already.
This might be all of them in the movie, too.
Death Run to Istanbul showed the fights.
There's a our friend Forever right here elaborates about, expect war. You might need to sleep with one eye open. She will make you pay in one way or another. She will have her brothers knocking on your door because, yes, those loud, crazy Puerto Rican women from the Bronx are bound to always have at least 2-3 brothers who really know how to hurt. So, in one way or another, the moral of the story is take care of your kids. Take care of your kids, Mookie.
Shows the boobs.
Really?
She looks short and diesel.
Yeah.
Oh!
Wow.
She's also very naked and diesel. This guy's having a good time in this movie.
No, this whole movie is 5 minutes.
Oh.
We've watched the whole thing.
Yeah. So that's the crazy one, right? That was in the asylum?
Dude, I have no idea.
I think so. I think so.
Listen, I'm just struggling to find some plot amongst the nudity.
Are we sure we can watch this on this channel?
Might be a short episode. Jesus Christ. When casting, I bet the first question was, are you okay with nudity? Yeah, I will do some tasteful nudity. I didn't say that.
No.
That's not what I asked you.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Wow, are we padding the runtime? Good God Almighty.
There's not even a lot of credits in these credits.
No, there's no point to this except to pad the runtime.
This is the movie. She is pretty jacked.
I mean, you see it in her neck, her jaw.
Yeah.
She's jacked.
Look at her legs.
Yeah.
Legs.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why do you think they're letting her out early?
Well, hopefully because she got better.
So she was not the one in.
Okay.
Unless she will be. It's like revenge from the evil sister putting her into the asylum where she was put. Just wait. This music is top shelf, man.
I swear, 50% of the people where I grew up drove a Neon. They were so cheap.
They were. It's like a $5,000 car.
It was a Neon and a Cavalier. Just
Yep.
everywhere.
Okay. Well, that's sister because she has big old boobies.
Oh, what? Are you sure?
This is the asylum?
I think that's the one getting out.
Yes.
Speaking of beautiful, this must be your husband.
Oh, that's right. You guys have never met.
We haven't visited in 15 years.
Yeah. I'm so worried about her that I've never seen. What the heck?
Well, she's been in there for 15 years.
I was just going to say, she seems pretty well adjusted for having been in the asylum for 15 years, but maybe not.
Every time you rip a slab pack, Arena Club makes you an instant offer for your card based on its market value. That's right.
Doc says
Yeah, this chick has more muscle than her doctor husband. That's interesting to notice.
good, so ready to go?
Sure.
But then again, I'm pretty sure our main man right here, Jason, can relate to that about having the wife that's more jacked than he is.
It was nice of them to give her some implants while she was in there.
Does she need any medication or anything?
She should take it easy at first.
What?
So, does she need medication?
No.
One thing you need to know.
Getting used to her freedom will be the biggest adjustment.
What is going on?
We're just talking about this in the lobby. Pippa!
No, with
the other nurse is trying to warn them.
Yeah.
I just think her sister should know.
No one should know.
Wow.
She's a succubus.
Do they make the monsters in the asylum?
This is the vehicle's top speed.
Yeah. It's meant for cities only.
You know what's funny? Those things did not last long. They were everywhere, and then they were gone.
Like, you don't see them like you see like an old Camry or something.
No. Gone.
I'll say she's fine. She can wacko me off any day.
Wow.
Hey,
your neighbor's great.
If this movie is present day, she went in there in 1981 and it got out in 96.
Yep.
And she's fine.
Yeah.
Is there one around here, one that I can walk to?
You don't really want to do that, do you?
The audio is actually better than most shot on video movies we've watched. they actually had microphones somewhere.
Hey, Rox, need some money?
Oh, I don't want to take your money.
No, you have to earn it. Don't worry.
Yeah, oh, she's gonna go earn it. That's why she's going for a walk. I like how the sister's like, oh, you look nice. If my sister walked out of the house like that, I'm gonna go for a walk. I would be like, oh, you look nice.
Why have to be so mean to your sister?
Is he gonna get in trouble?
Don't you think she's being a little too affectionate towards you?
Also, look at me. Look at us. Look at all the denim.
I don't know. They just seemed a little strange.
They work with nuts all day. What would you expect?
This is better than I was expecting. Why am I asking you if it was better than I was expecting? Like, the acting isn't horrific. They haven't flipped their lines yet, which for shot on video is surprising. I mean, it's not good, but again, Death Run to Istanbul is like Inflated Danger, like my comparisons.
Oh, she's earning her more money.
Yeah.
Also,
Is that the neighbor?
I don't know if you care, but that car was in the shot.
There's the right time to pause this movie, but yes, what I was trying to do was really get this lady right here accurate. Our little lady Zev, with that particular, which is Viola, between the hair and the dress, right there. So glad to be getting it correct. Back to Ginger Diesel Lady.
You can't live on love alone.
No, I can't hear it. You hear the chair, though.
Oh, yeah.
So get your giant boobs on my face.
Oh. Wow. This girl is shameless.
The character or the actress?
Yeah. The only one who could play it better. Can you imagine if Julie Strain was playing Succubus?
He'd already be banging her. His willpower would have been gone immediately.
Yeah.
Because the doctor said she should take it easy for a while.
Take it easy.
That's not a bad delivery.
She's been in a hospital for 15 years. How do you think she feels, huh?
Yeah, let her bang her way through the neighborhood. Jesus.
Can we
get to the black magic?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, wait
Are
a
those
second.
trash bags behind her?
Probably.
Yes.
So who's that?
Yeah, who's that? Well, we have to be nudie patootie in order to do black magic, right?
Oh, yeah.
Only topless.
Yeah.
Got it. That's what witches do.
Receive this eternal gift and make it one with your power.
This is the good acting I came here for.
Wow.
That's what I was hoping. All of a sudden, it just looks like a porno.
The transition was shockingly quick.
It's like, wow, there's a lot of dialogue in this. Oh, never mind.
Oh
we're digging in
my.
Don't worry, Kim. Don't worry, my lady. I am. I'll keep on working her. I've got more. There's more detail here to work on her.
Is it like a beef liver? Jeez.
That's great.
Where's the fava beans? Oh, it's all in her nose.
Jesus Christ, Aaron. The towel fell off the back of the light. Aaron shit a brick.
Jason, how come you don't watch TV with Aaron like that?
I do.
Watching with your woman in your lap? Yes, you should try it.
Do you remember the company that released Death Run?
No, because I was trying to find who owned the rights.
Was it Brentwood?
Yes.
Because the way they cut that intro, I think it's the same company.
Oh, I see.
Put all the highlights up front so people don't turn it off immediately. Because the case looks very similar.
Oh, wow.
What are we going to do? She's a grown woman. It's her life.
Oh, I can tell you right now, that's not going to go on every night.
I'm with sister on this.
In her house.
Yeah.
Bingo. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you don't bring strangers into my
Yeah,
house.
I don't want strange men coming in my house all the time. Ever. Not
They can come in your house. They can't come in my house.
Oh.
Because have you ever heard of a thing called
Oh, come, my lady. Come, my lady.
AIDS?
You ever heard of
Have
AIDS?
you ever heard of AIDS?
I swear to God, I'm going to stick you with this thing, all right? I found it in the gutter. I'm sure you're familiar with AIDS.
Yeah, if she was in the asylum since 81, she may not know about the AIDS.
That's a good point.
It was about 1 inch every year that I was in the hospital.
Damn.
Suspenders.
Like I had a dick like my arm.
What the heck? She just gets in.
She's going to be shooting film in there. Probably would look better than this movie.
Damn.
Wow, could we not have gigantic fires in the fireplace?
No, only the biggest.
Jeez.
Scorched halfway up the wall.
Yeah,
Burn your house down.
Where's Rox?
She's out someplace.
Oh, I'm getting really worried about her.
Like how this guy's like, I'm not her babysitter.
Mm-hmm.
Where's she? I don't know.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, she's a rebel and an American.
Yeah.
And a Brit.
And Brit.
Maybe she just went to a flag store and said one of each. If we go on the rest of the walls, there'll be like Brazil, and there'll be Russia, and there'll be Canada, and Mexico, Italy, maybe.
Is she in the garage? Those walls aren't finished.
I think that's why they have the flags.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
they said the attic. That her room was in the attic.
That's right.
So that's not horrible. Okay.
Which is really the garage. When they
Right.
The uninsulated attic.
Mm-hmm.
The more you stay home, the less you want to leave. And the more you stay, the heavier everything feels. You think you're resting, but you're actually draining yourself. Your
She's like, my God, a penis bone.
Sister found my dick bone.
That sounds like the name of some weird incest porn, doesn't it? My sister found my dick bone.
There's my dick bone.
And my sister was released from there a few days ago. I have some questions I'd like to get some answers.
Why is she such a slut?
Michelle, something is wrong with my sister.
No, I know.
Yeah, I told you while you were standing there 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what the hell do you mean by that?
I can't talk here.
I can't talk here.
All right, bye.
She's like, hey, I'll tell you all the secrets of our place,
Yes.
but they're listening to me here, so
Yeah.
we can't talk.
Oh, whoa, whoa,
oh.
whoa. What,
Jesus,
why?
that was a transition.
Not even a bed,
Wait,
by the
who
way.
is that?
She's grinding this
The Asian girl.
Oh, okay.
powder.
Is that the doctor?
Wait a minute.
What?
Is he watching them?
What the?
As a matter of fact, it kind of turns me on, thinking it's you to watch me.
That's not in the attic.
That's not the attic at all.
What the hell? What's happening?
Why are you having an extended conversation with this woman dressed like this? That's your sister-in-law.
If two people were just banging on the floor of my house, I'd be like, get out of my house.
Who are you?
Why? Yeah, why are you in my house?
Now I'm like, he's way too chill.
Working from home just got way better.
Yeah. Going on break.
They didn't have those keyboard trackers back in '96, so.
Tony, did a nurse call me from the hospital today?
No.
He's like, oh, by the way, we have to change the carpet downstairs.
The carpet. Yeah.
Ripping the carpet up because someone ripped the carpet up.
I might be pregnant.
Why didn't you tell me? What?
I just did.
So bitchy.
You know, if she isn't crazy, you're gonna make her crazy, and you are gonna make me crazy.
You're not going to tell her about the orgy?
Yeah. Hey,
I think she brings some great friends over.
Yeah, I think we should ride it out. See
she's
how this
very
goes.
social.
I'm also getting a home video camera.
We're beefing up our security.
Order me a cup chair.
Jesus. Oh.
Whoa, whoa.
That's not out of line for this episode, is it?
For this episode.
And will at least forever agree with me about that sounding like some weird incest porn.
Oh my.
Oh.
Oh my.
What is going on?
Even in his dream.
In his dreams, the sister's still trying to bang him.
Yep.
Wife is still a bitch.
I don't know. I kind of like her.
Kind of just a hard ass. I wouldn't. She has every right to be mad about the things she's being mad about.
Yeah.
About the sister, yes, but she's just been mean the whole time. She walks in. Where's my sister? I don't know.
Okay, fair.
I don't know.
She's making me side with the succubus.
That's
I don't
not-
like it.
I think you're the only one though. So far.
Actually, there really isn't anyone in this movie who's likable. They're trying to make the husband likable.
He's dumb though.
But the fact that he's just watching these strangers bang in his house.
So let me get this straight. You conjure spirits.
She is Diesel.
She is. Either gymnast or powerlifter.
One night at the hospital, I was in need of some advice. What I sometimes do is conjure up a spirit.
Be like, well, get out of here.
I needed some advice.
That's no different than using ChatGPT right now.
You conjured a spirit for advice. Yes, they can tell the future.
So can ChatGPT. Right.
Succubus and her male counterpart, Incubus, are fallen angels.
Also saying succubus is the name.
Yeah, like Beelzebub, Succubus.
Phil the demon.
What am I supposed to do? You have to conduct a black mass.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, here we
It's
go.
pulling me in now.
Is this a decent movie?
This woman shows up, and this shit went so off the rails.
Well, I don't know how to do that. I'll show you. When?
I like how it starts getting insane, and Brian's like, "This is good."
Now we're
Is
getting
this a good movie?
This nurse is like, "I did a black mass."
It has a plot, guys. The bar, way down here.
The plot is
Yes.
And black masses.
All right, are you sure there's nothing else I need to do? Just pray like hell that it isn't too late.
Pray like hell at a black mass, or pray to hell.
Fair.
Yeah.
Oh, just a little.
Wow, his engine's been revving hard for like 3 days. Yeah.
The goings on in this house, this orgy house.
He's like, "Look, I'm either gonna bang you or your sister." So I built a roaring fire.
Yeah.
I'm in my robe. The lights are on super high to set the mood.
What's with the camera?
Do I hear people in the back room?
Yeah.
We'll meet them shortly.
She just heard about demons and succubi.
Yes, man, as you do, you just summon succubi. You summon a demon when you look for advice. You don't get your, like one of your parents on the phone. You don't maybe go to gym at work. You go and you summon a black mass. Yes, those pesky fallen angels that are the succubi and the incubi. Who the hell lets strangers bang in their house? Well, porn producers. Porn producers would do that. People, letting the strangers in their house to bang, for one of the adult entertainment companies out there. Yes, a black mass, you mean banging. This is not a black mass. This is just a couple doing it in front of their fireplace.
Hey.
Yeah. Maybe that's
She walks in and he's like, "Hey, you want to bang?" She's like, "Yeah, all right. I'll tell you later."
Like some of the other movies we've talked about. If there are actually two filmed simultaneously, and we have some footage that goes into this one, and the rest of the footage goes into this one. Like if it has a sister movie out there somewhere, you would let it go.
Whoa!
Okay.
I'm going to be looking and editing to see what all we saw there, because she immediately was like, "I need to cover this."
We saw everything.
Afterwards, she was like, "You're going to cut that, right?" He was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, of course.
She's very much in shape.
Yeah,
she's very in shape.
She's super in shape.
I don't know, you guys. I think there were two movies.
I wasn't feeling it until this scene, and now I'm like,
I think there were two movies shot.
No. Oh. She's like, "Wait, no, you're not seeing." No, hell with it.
Director's like, "An extra $100."
Okay.
Okay.
You're not wrong.
Jesus Christ, man, cut.
Wow. He did. This is a different angle.
I'm going to watch till this guy finishes.
Okay.
Solid music.
Yeah, the music.
This is lovemaking music, guys.
There's 8 notes in total.
Good God. At some point, are they like, "Do you have enough yet? I've been grinding on this dude for 10 minutes."
That's not what he's saying. That's not what the dude is saying.
Oh, no. He's like, "You can keep going."
Yeah.
We should have known when the credits were just boobs,
Yeah.
that we'd get scenes like this.
Not just because.
Yes. If this were shot with film cameras, professional film cameras, instead of a camcorder, you would see this on Cinemax after midnight.
Because of this scene, but because of what you said about the opening, I'm just prefacing.
Oh.
We need to watch more of these pack movies from Brentwood and see if they keep cutting the beginning up like that.
You get the synopsis and you're like, "Yeah, I'll watch this movie."
And these movies were all made for $4, which I just love. But Dude, this is sleazy as hell.
This is the longest scene like this I think we've ever seen. Sister's watching. That's good. And we're back.
Oh, but she's not at the doorway.
And we're back.
It's not. Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah.
How many times are you gonna watch this guy grab her?
Well, you gotta get POV.
Oh,
there we go.
All right.
2 for 2.
So the camera's like
for
right beside his head.
Oh yeah, right.
It's on his face.
The director's right there.
Oh wow.
Oh.
This was a good shooting.
Walked away with a paycheck and a bruised pelvis.
Yeah.
Good God, that was so out of place.
How long was that? How long was that scene?
That was minutes.
long.
Minutes and minutes.
5 minutes?
I'm going to call the police.
See, I cut the cord.
Wow, that thing looks bad too.
That looks like he made it in shop class.
Oh, good Lord. Oh.
Jeez.
Is he taking her head back as a souvenir?
Yeah.
Chocolate? With knights?
Yeah, armor outside.
Nice.
I would shop there.
For real.
But can I buy one of your suits of armor? This is a weird ass bookstore.
Oh.
This is where you go to learn about succubus.
Mm-hmm.
Not A.
What path do you want to take?
The right one.
Tell me of your sister.
Well, she's a hoe.
She's got a giant.
Oh, come on. You got to give me something before I leave. Anything, please.
Then will you go?
Did we see him on a movie on the channel?
I think so.
I think so too.
Get your sister to drink this. If it works, she'll go back to being insane. Here's a book on black masses.
Why is everyone telling me to do a black mass?
Because that's how you handle succubus.
Thanks for coming by.
Wait, what?
Who's she?
He was in the room.
Off camera, though.
The door's over there.
Oh.
Who the hell's this?
So that's the guy she was met. The
neighbor?
No, the guy that was on the floor.
Oh,
Was
blasting the Asian chick? But now we have something in front of the door.
Mm-hmm. Are we illegally shooting this scene in this office?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I don't know what happened. What am I supposed to do?
Who are you?
Yeah.
Who's
Is it her
this?
boss?
I don't know.
What do you think? How am I going to... Oh, Jesus.
No.
She sounds like a Jersey girl to me.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. It's like, oh God.
She sounds like she's from Jersey.
How am I going to tell him?
I don't know. I think you should tell him.
I have no idea who that was.
No, sure.
So
well, here
she
you go.
got drugged and raped at work.
Mm-hmm.
Off camera.
Yes, and then talk to her boss or somebody about it.
Maybe HR boss. I don't know. Oh, hey.
Well, she just stuck her finger up his ass.
Dead.
And then HR was like, "You can't get blanked in the conference room."
Yeah, please don't do that again.
Yeah, this is strike one.
This is normal
In-law behavior.
in-law behavior.
Normal in-law behavior.
Make sure I don't get burned in my vagina.
Oh my goodness.
I can't reach my ass.
Normal in-law behavior.
She's gonna go.
No need to explain. This is Roxanne, my sister-in-law.
Birds?
She's living with us for some reason. Guys, just enjoying a Sprite, taking a walk in the neighborhood.
With his polo shirt.
Taking a walk onto his property.
You know,
They're behind the house.
yo, you're right.
That doesn't turn you on? God.
Look at her.
She is presenting.
Wow.
If that was thrown in your lap, you're going to tell me that you would turn it away.
It has, and I have.
It's turned
Well,
it away like 6 times
That's
so far.
that's the idea when you're a married man.
Listen, I didn't get into the light beer club by being a scuzz. It's like,
Yeah, athletic club? What?
like they have standards. I'll be out of the light beer club in no
Yeah.
time if they found out
They're
I
gonna
cheated
revoke-
on my wife.
Revoke my membership.
Tony, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Well, I'm glad you're okay. I got raped at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so you know.
You remember the flies that were button-up flies the whole way?
They took forever.
Awful.
I had a pair when I was growing
So
up.
did I.
Boys had button up?
Yeah.
It was on everything.
Yeah, if you had to piss between
my
classes, you barely made it.
Got calluses on your fingers.
We get a lot of ideas after dark. Denny's is actually a good one.
Do you want to receive beautiful crystals every month without breaking the bank? I know what you're thinking. It must be.
What was his name?
I don't know.
Why doesn't she say I was raped?
Yes.
Drugged.
I got Cosby.
In my office.
Jesus. Right.
It's like I could have had a threesome 4 days ago.
Roxanne this, Roxanne that. You're the one that had the affair, not Roxanne.
It's an affair.
Oh God, this is. Oh.
I like how she's telling the guy who we don't know who it was that she was raped, and her husband. She's like, "Yeah, I cheated on you."
Succubus.
Line of the movie. Demons. Like it's an inconvenience.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he's packing his shit.
Wow, he's not playing around.
She did explain it poorly. It sounds like she just met some random dude, didn't know his name, and just was like, yeah, you're hot, let's plow.
Yeah.
She's the worst at explaining anything.
The worst.
Yeah.
I've been saying it the whole movie.
And
I do not like this chick.
Even though she's completely right.
Remember when we were young, we used to always go hiking?
Yeah.
Yeah?
She just smiled for the first time. I thought you were convinced she drugged you and you were raped. Where's the black mass?
I don't know.
Why is she trusting her sister?
I don't know.
Jason!
I think she forgot about the rape.
It's literally like she forgot it. She remembered it in the office.
Yeah.
By the time she got home, she was like, no, maybe I did have an affair with some random guy in front of my sister.
What's this framing? What the
That's, yes. Her whole face isn't even in.
No. This movie fell off a cliff when the nurse showed up and started talking about black mass.
She actually seems happier now that the husband's out of the picture.
She does seem quite, she likes her sister.
Yeah.
They're like hanging out, having girl talk.
Yeah.
I need some protein.
Said that if you drank this potion, it would rid you of the evil spirit.
Wait, that was it? He didn't want to help her and all she had to do was drink something?
That's it. Yeah. That's it. Put it,
Jesus Christ.
slip it in her drink and call it a day.
Psychic Eye Bookshop.
Psychic Eye.
Oh.
Oh.
Brian, you should.
Yes. Bill Cosby will remember that remark like he's Pepperidge Farm. Because when it comes, well, for my case, what women say to me, I'm like Pepperidge Farm, I always remember.
Open a bookstore.
Apparently.
This is.
Oh!
Oh.
I shouldn't tell you this, but if you ever want to kill a guy, you walk in the room and you take your top off.
That buys you some time.
That buys you like 30 seconds where he just shuts down. He's like, why are you in here?
It's like powering down a robot.
Yeah. By the time he reboots, you're somewhere else. He's like, what was I doing?
What's that?
This is the bed on the floor.
Oh,
This is
wait.
Is that husband?
That's girl.
Is that the happy couple?
Isn't that husband and sister? So the husband's back?
I guess.
That's a giant ass speaker in your kitchen.
Yeah.
Well, we want to have a relaxing breakfast at 112 decibels.
But I'll be home about 5:30 and then go to dinner, okay?
Guess that drugged rape really did her good. What?
It totally changed her outlook on life.
What the heck took you so long? I thought you were in there downing a few before you came back out.
I was going to the bathroom.
I took a big one.
I had to take a giant shit.
Oh, my back door's loosened up.
Brian always takes it one step too far.
You don't? I disagree. I disagree.
So is this movie just continuing to be insane, or did he do some kind of black mass or reach out to somebody and he's on to her?
Off camera? He's just staring at her.
Right. And what is this angle of chairs here?
So you sit with your legs touching.
Mm-hmm.
To get the sun.
Also pulled his shorts up so you can see his pouch.
Yeah.
He wants to present in his own way, so he's got to hike up the board shorts like that to show off the moose knuckle. The men out there, well, there's probably some out there who have experience with that. Or the easiest way to do it is to just wear a Speedo.
His shorts are high.
Oh yeah, he hiked those up.
Those are very high.
Oh, that's a lot of high.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, she changed into the lingerie?
Yeah, she's not in her bathing suit.
And she has pants on?
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Whoa. Did we go
What's just happened to the
How did we do that?
aspect ratio?
Became cinematic.
Wow. Oh, she's gonna kill her.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Was that the end of the movie of her?
I think the Speedo comment excited Kim an awful lot. I do admit I did own a Speedo before, and yes, I have worn it in public.
Going into the asylum with a bloody shirt.
We have to play that again.
Yeah, I forgot.
All of these. So we're gonna get the whole intro.
The intro is the outro.
Yes. All over again.
Oh my god! What happened here?
Yeah.
Oh, she saw the whole.
You put a spell on me! I've been feeling sick all day!
Yeah, she's crazy and going in. Dude,
Yeah.
her triceps are huge.
What are you talking about? I was right out here! You put a spell on me!
You never saw Black Mass.
Mm-mm.
God damn it!
And the cops are gonna come and arrest you!
The guy gave her the book.
Instead, she went for a hike. I do like how this is so clearly ripped from a VHS tape.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
The tracking on the bottom.
Oh,
Yeah, did they hit the wrong button for that? Like, what happened there?
They hit the wrong button.
So, is there nothing actually supernatural in this?
No, I think she is. I think she is evil.
She is succubus.
Yes.
Not that she just hatched a plan to get revenge on her sister.
I think it's too smart because they had the other and not smart enough. I mean, I didn't call this too smart. Please edit that out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Please,
Guaranteed.
of all things to edit out.
This guy's like, acting is awesome.
I'm in Booby's Diner.
My dad told me not to be an actor.
Forever says, no, dude, just no to the Speedo. Well, what I was saying earlier about Fabio and, Fabio shirtless and all that. Well, if you had a physique like that, you'd be shirtless or wearing those open shirts like that. And, well, if you had the physique as well like that, you also would be, doing the Speedo. Kim, oh, he. Well, considering it's one of the big exports of her home country, it might just be a matter of national pride for, budgie snugglers, I think is what she meant to say right there. Yes. Maybe it's just an example of national pride because that's where they came from.
Actor. What an asshole.
Look at me now, Dad.
Yeah, look at this scene, Dad.
How about that scene?
Yeah, acting
Wait
sucks.
for the next scene.
You thought all those tap dancing lessons growing up were a waste?
This is amazing considering we've seen all of it.
I've seen this movie 3 times.
We have seen it 3 times.
Bob.
There's Bob Dickinson.
Gave her the Dickinson.
Perfect.
Dun, dun.
Jesus.
Wow. Okay.
That's hand-drawn, guys.
It's perfect. Okay.
I am very curious
Oh, yeah?
if Evil Sister is so bad it's good.
Well, it's definitely so bad it's good. Okay. It's funny that it gives you all the goodies in the front 5 minutes. You wouldn't even have to watch the movie. Then you watch the movie. You get all the same shots again. And then at the end, you watch the movie for a 3rd time with some of the goodies. So we got 3 different versions of the same movie, all within this runtime. There are a lot of boobs on screen. It's pretty wild. The story's crazy. We did not get a black mass that everyone was hoping for, but you got an extended sex scene. So I don't know what anybody is complaining about.
The longest sex scene we've ever seen. I think you said that dude was bruised, and that is correct. What'd you think?
I'm giving it the stamp. For Aaron's right. You get 3 movies worth of movie in 1 movie. That is a great value in my book. And the reason this did it for me is every character was dumber than the last in making decisions and just
then there is that difference between what happens down under and what, Forever sees in New York City beaches, where it's nothing but 300-pound guys in Speedos. Yeah, a bit of a difference between, 300-pound dudes around New York City and then, Chris Hemsworth and Mel Gibson lookalikes.
Speaking simple things. That really spoke to me for a bad movie. Wow. Other than that, man, it had some slow moments. So there was some dialogue. They tried to put a story in, but it is the smartest movie I think we've ever seen on the channel.
Okay. It's weird how much an ending.
Oh God.
Excellent.
Getting choked up.
Weird. Okay, I can speak again. It's weird how much the ending can affect your view of it, because I loved that the beginning was just like Death Run to Istanbul with the highlights, and then the beginning's like, okay, there's just a lot of dialogue, and then the insanity starts, and I'm all in, and then the end is the lowlights, and I have to sit here and watch all this shit again for like 5 minutes, and the way it dropped my opinion of this movie off is crazy.
Ooh.
I'm still gonna give it a stamp.
Okay.
Absolutely. But god damn, this is an hour and 29 minutes. It should have been an hour 12.
Oh my gosh. Cut the credits.
In and out, hilarious. What is happening? We're supposed to get a black mask. We don't get that. Who's the HR guy? What is happening at any given point of this movie? Yes, absolutely so bad it's good. But when the story ends and we get to the lights, stop. Cut the movie off.
No after credits scene. Don't bother.
You just watch boobs again.
It proved boobs can be boring.
I feel like we perceive being nice differently.
Aaron, if a girl comes in and puts her huge boobs in your face, she's being very.
She's so nice.
She's the sweetest girl I've ever met.
So nice.
But every time that happens to me, HR has to get involved.
Just a little right there. And well, ladies and gentlemen, now this is the last call. The last call for super chats, the last call for channel memberships, and the last call for any donations into the store to go and show your respect for what it is that we are doing, what we've got, and how we've been going and pushing to make this all bigger and better and more fun for me and for you. So we can revel in it. Yes, you all must level in it. Put some of the treble in it. Put some treble in it. That's my word. You heard? You heard? That's right. That's how you pump up that bass. Although Forever says, as a straight guy, I never want to see it on any guy. Well, that in that context, I fully then okay. You should have explained it that way, yes. But also, the perspective of if you were in that kind of shape, like Fabio, yeah, then that. Instead, we should make it a rule that then only guys that look that are in that good a shape should be able to wear them. Anybody that's not that type of physique, any man that's not that type of physique, yes, it should be illegal for them. Just ban it. Just ban it. And on that note, I want to thank you all for watching. Subscribe to the channel. We'll hit 10,000 subs. Become a member today and shop my art store with the first link in the description where you can buy my art or commission me or support me with a donation. And don't forget, you can order issue 3 of my comic book Encrypted, where a regular copy is 5, an autographed copy is 10, an autographed and sketched in copy is 20, or you can go and get a 1-year subscription for 60, or 1-year subscription with your copies autographed for 90. And remember, tomorrow I'll have shorts at 5 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 and 6, and I'll have a new video at 6:30, and I'll be live again at 8. So until then, felines, slam it, lick it, suck it, and see you, Space Cowboy.